Hello, welcome back to the channel, and we're going to be looking at some Sureshot beers.
Way back a year ago.
Hello, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the first episode of Tap Thursday. Now, probably thinking, what's Tap Thursday? He's got Saturday series, he's got Modern Mondays, he's got Trad Tuesdays, and he's got Trappist Sundays, which he's not done for a while because he's a pain in the ass. He's not done them. Tap Thursday is beers where I've got a couple of them from one brewery. So their tap. So it's their tap on a Thursday. Going to mix it out. It's different than the Saturday series because Saturday series is one beer. Tap Thursday is going to be two or more beer in one video from the same brewery. So the first one we're starting with is Sureshot, and we have got mainstream death metal Helles coming in at 4.8% with its crazy can art, which is absolutely superb. Loving that can art. And to join it, we have got Whimmy Wozzle, a Pilsner, coming in at 5.2%, and it says, drink slurm shot, it's highly delicious. Yeah, Mrs. B got me this because she wanted me to say Whimmy Wozzle. Okay, so we'll drink one, I'll cut and come back, and we'll have the other one, and just see what they like. So these are both, well, one's a Pilsner, one's a Helles, so it takes on lagers. So I'll get straight into, let's go into the mainstream death metal then. So let's get it out the can, get it in the glass, see what it looks like, get the aroma, get the taste. I want to say 4.8%. So here we go. So it's pouring really, really light, which you'd expect from a Helles. Really clear. So, ultra clear. That looks fantastic in the glass. Wow. Just not that off air, but look. And what I'm already impressed with, it's not overly carbonated. It's not madly carbonated, which I'm so pleased to see. So yeah, looks straw in colour, which you'd expect. Really light straw as well. Not much of a head. Slight head going on there, but not expecting much of a head. Oh, it's sweet. Sweet malts, sweet white dough. That's how I'd say that is. Slight hop aroma. And I mean slight herbal hop aroma. Okay. Cheers. That is sweet. It's bordering on too sweet for me. It's nice, but it's slightly too sweet. I'd want a little bit more. There's a slight bitterness there along the palate, and I mean slight, but maybe it's a Helles, so a Helles is sweet. It's supposed to be a light beer, so you've got that spot on. But my palate, I'm just picking out a bit over sweet for my palate. But it's okay. It's not bad at all. I wouldn't grumble if I bought that. It's not a beer I'm going to moan about. But yeah, it's just slightly sweet, bready, slight herbal note carries on as well on the palate. Really low bitterness. Nice body. It's crisp and it's dry. It's easy drinking. It'd be lovely on a really hot day. You can imagine that's just a really easy drink. It's not bad, yeah. To be honest, a couple more sips in, and that sweetness has backed down a little bit. You know, it's started to come together now. So yeah, I suppose to take that back, that is a really good Helles coming in at 4.8%. So that is Sureshot's mainstream death metal Helles. Not bad at all. Coming in 4.8%. What does it say on the can? Like I said, the can art is just fantastic. It really is. Really think that's superb. Helles brewed with Tettnanger hops for that authentic, crispy, then hell taste. A devilishly Germanic bitterness rises over sweet, drying breadiness. Sup with Satan, have a long spoon. Yeah, 4.8% Sureshot in Manchester. If you see that and you like your Helles, I think that's a really good example of a Helles beer. Really do. So, yeah, it's worth it. Worth a go. Right, I'll come back and we'll get on to the next one. So, we're back. So, we've got the Whimmy Wham Wozzle Pilsner, 5.2% from Sureshot. There's a can art. Like I say, Mrs. B wanted me to say this on the channel, so I'm expecting this. The Helles was nice. The sweetness sort of did dial back a bit once you got into the beer a bit more. I think it was just that initial on the palate sweetness, and it mellowed out, and it turned out to be a really good beer. So now we're getting the Pilsner. I'm hoping that this is gonna be have more bitterness. That's what I'm hoping for on this. Similar to the Helles, maybe a little bit more colour, a little bit more backbone, but I definitely want a bit more bitterness from this. So let's get it in the glass and let's see. So yeah, like I say, it is light, slightly more straw in colour than the Helles was, and it seems to have more of a head going on there. You know, that's formed. Nice little creamy white heads formed there. So that looks good. But yeah, just, and I mean a tad darker than the Helles was, but it's still ultra clear, which is superb. It looks like a Pilsner, doesn't it? So aroma, very similar, to be honest. Very similar. So the Helles was 4.8. This is only 0.4 more on ABV. I'm wondering if we've used the same malts. Basically, just amped it slightly, because you're still getting that nice, sweet dough, white bread aroma. And again, I'm getting some sort of like herbal note on the nose from the hop. Okay. Cheers. Yeah, so that is my preferred out of the two. Just got that. It's still, you can taste the malt bills, to me, just seem the same, because you're getting that malt sweetness, that honey, that breadiness, but the hops seem to pull it back better on this and balance it better. So it just suits my palate that a little bit more. So if I was going to say which one to prefer out of the two, it's the Pilsner, because it's just leaving more on the palate, more long lasting. It's still crisp, still drying, but it's got more of a bitterness, and the bitterness is lingering, and then you're going back for more. And yeah, it's a Helles, but one above for me. So yeah, out of the two, I'd say this one. Let's get the rest of it in the glass so I can read the can. Like I say, Sureshot in Manchester. First brewery on the tap Thursday. What does it say on the side? Party Pilsner brewed with floral Tettnanger. Tettnanger, both hops. Crisp, wet and smooth. Crisp than hell on that one. The Galaxy's favourite liquid refreshment, now manufactured with a Wormulonian friendly flavour. Wormulonian? What on earth is a Wormulonian? Warm. It's my eyesight. Wormulonian friendly flavour. Oh, what is going on? Because I drank two lagers next to each other and I've lost it now. Yeah, 5.2, 440ml can. It honestly, it is so similar to that, but with a little bit more bitterness. So that I'd go for this one. I'm not supposed to be comparing them, but just for me, that one just suits my palate a bit more. That's a great beer, but that is a lot better as well. So there we go. That's Tap Thursday from Sureshot. Cheers and I'll see you in the next one.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating.